Alright, I know y'all clicked on this video because you want to get infinite new currency without actually doing anything. Well. I love to do that too. So, I'm going to show you guys how I do it in today's video. Let's do this. Thank you guys for the support as I'm coming back to uploading again. I just want to say I'm doing a giveaway in my Discord server for 10,000 subscribers on the new battle passes. I haven't published it yet though. Alright y'all, here we are for the video on our cake macro or whatever it's called. I don't even know. Now we're going to be here in the taxi community because obviously taxi, 2P, faxi, they all do it best. The only thing is though, you do have to pay for the Anime Vanguards premium. I don't think there are any free versions out right now unless you want to wait for Sam, which I think he's still making macros, but I could be completely wrong. I have no idea. So just go in the description of this video. You can find this server if you're not already in it, which if you play tower defense games, you probably already are in this server. And once you have that, obviously just go over to the AV2P Mango. Now, I do already have the installer. I'm not going to show it here because it's not that hard. There's a whole tutorial on here. But basically, recently, or not recently, but in the past like month or two, 2P has made an actual downloader software where you don't have to keep on downloading new stuff. Originally, it was if you scroll up here to this part. Let me click that. Jeez, the lag. Go to this part. Originally, you have to go over here, and I think you had to just download the new stuff. I don't know where it is, but somewhere around here. I don't know why I went all the way back down, but you had to download each new macro, each new version. But now he has a downloader, which go over here, go to this right here, updater version. And this literally has every taxi thing on here. So there's no more going to install every new version whenever there's a new update. All you do is update it. Don't have to transfer your files. It's super, super nice. And if you don't know how to download the updater, it's in the AV2P Mango instructions. Right here, if you click on this part, has everything you need to do. All you do is basically go in there, turn off your antivirus because, well, they call it a virus, but it's just a zip file and they can't see what's inside of it, so I think it's a virus. And then just download it. It's going to say it's dangerous too, but just obviously continue with it, and then you'll have the actual thing. You do have to also make an exclusion for it with administrator. I will show you guys how to do that right now because it's not that I don't have to download anything new for it personally on this computer, but I can show you guys how to make the exclusion. So basically, wherever you download your thing at, which I have mine in a macro AV folder, you're going to get in a create exclusions.bat, which basically just right click on that until you see like all this stuff right here and then press run as administrator. That will make an exclusion for this file specifically so you can keep on running it and Windows doesn't keep on like crapping you over and just messing you up. But if you followed all the instructions right here and then did that little create an exclusion with that, which the instructions are super easy. Like I said, turn off antivirus, download it, continue with the download, don't let it delete it on its own, and then you just make an exclusion, and then you're done. Boom, there it is. You should have the macro installed for the updater. Now, we really don't need to do anything else in the server until we get our configurations, because, like I said, once you have the updater, you just have it. And then we're going to open the updater right here, which is this, the updater.exe with the little faxi logo. A little pop-up will come up. Just press yes. And then, boom, here it is. Anime Vanguards Macro Updater by 2P. You can go over here to different versions, whatever, download, check latest version right here. All right, my bad as well. I didn't actually have the new macro updated, but this was released 2 days ago. It has every single thing like I was talking about previously. Just make sure you're obviously getting the newest one, but it's already linked there. I just have this older updater, so yeah, not gonna talk about that though. Gonna get on with the video. So right here, you have pick a macro to install. You literally have everything here. You do have the Anime Vanguards free version, but I don't think they have as much features, and they're a little bit slower on this stuff, and I don't think they actually just like don't get the crazy stuff that you would want. So you also have ASTDX premium and free, and then also AC is free as well. But obviously, we're AV Premium, so we're going over to the AV Premium. It was just waiting there to select the key. If you already have a key, you're going to be fine. If you don't have a key, you're going to have to go over here to the Anime Vanguards, claim key, and then basically just manage your key and then put it in there. And then we're going to go to select versions and then go to 2.1.5, which as you can see down here is the newest one that 2P has released to the public. So we're going over here, available version 2.1.5, upgrade, and then download it right now. Are you sure you want to install that? Press yes, and then we'll just download it. Once it's at 100%, you'll be good, and then we can run that macro. And then we'll say install version 2.1.5, and you should have that right there. Then back in your folder, you'll have your macro.exe. If you didn't already, or if this is your first time downloading, you'll also get all these other files right here, which you can change your settings, whatnot, in settings where you can put your configurations and change your everything. It's just completely customizable. But before we run that, we're going to actually get some configurations because we're not going to do this on our own. It's just going to be, that's too much work when we have people doing it for us. So all you got to do in here is find the 2P configs and then just find anybody making configurations. You have Anniversary Dungeon, 205, 240, 215, 240, 218, literally anything. You can probably find some that fits your needs. I'm going to go to the top one because it looks like it's actually pinned, meaning it's probably the best one. And then right here, updated with new positioning, I have good burbs, all Vanguard familiars, and golden Labubu on farm. I don't have golden Labubu, but I'm sure I can get that if I need to. And as you can see, the team is Broly, Escanor, Dio, Toji, Taka, Taka, and Sukuna. I don't know why I wasn't thinking. All DPS has Monarchs. Now, obviously, if you cannot find a Monarch or if you don't have enough units, you can go look at other configurations. I think this one over here might be a little bit different. This is using, different units right here. This one is also using some sort of different units right there. And it says if you don't have the same units, you can replace them with high DPS, because obviously I don't have Dio. That's why I'm going to be doing this video in the first place. So we're going to have to replace him. But also, I don't have Golden Labubu. I'm probably going to look at a different one as well. Just that's what the beauty about having a bunch of people making stuff for this macro is that you can go and look at anybody else. I'm going to go to this one, see if it's any different. And it is just going to be, well, we don't have the Hollow Knight there, so we can't do that one. Let's go to this one. Anniversary Stage 9. Go to the top. This looks like it's going to be, oh, you do need Golden Labubu on these. So that's kind of a oofy doofy, but we'll work around it. All right, so once you have the configuration you picked out, which I low-key went in and got a little Golden Labubu, which basically just buffs your money from it, so it makes it a little bit easier. And I'm going to be doing the newest one, the pin one, where I think, wait, no, where's the pin one at? It should be this one. This is the one I was going to do. You need Broly, Escanor, Dio, Toji, Takadora, and Sukuna. All DPS as Monarchs, and then Golden Labubu on Taka. Since we have that, we're going to scroll down until we find what we need to find right here. We have Act 9, and then the ability, Dio, Wound, and then Upgrade. I don't think we're going to need the Dio Wound, because we're not going to be using Dio, because we're going to need to use the same units and then high DPS. If it doesn't work with Dio, I'm just going to probably use a different one. If that's just how you do it. But I'm going to show you guys how to use the configurations, and hopefully it should work without Dio. But we're going to grab this Act 9, download that. We're going to go to our settings folder in our AV Macro Premium by Tupi. So guys, go into your settings, go into the raid section, and then go over to the Act 9. Just save it in the raid section because it's where it's supposed to go. Just save it like that. And then for the ability and upgrade or ability, we're going to download this one too. It's going to go into the presets folder. So we're going to go back or go to settings, and then go over to the presets right here. Ability.json, we're going to save it. We already have them. We're going to replace it like that. And then we do not need to get the Dio wound.json, whatever, because we don't have Dio. We're going to be using a different Monarch. But for the upgrade one, we're going to download that and put that in the presets one as well. So go to upgrade, click on that, and then go over here. It's going to be the same one presets. I don't think we have one here already, so we're going to be able to just save it like that. And then boom. Then we should have everything we need to do. We can go into Roblox and actually open up our macro now and then run it, which hopefully too it will work, because I'm going to have to replace Dio, but hopefully it will. All right, once you're in Roblox, make sure you have all your right settings on. You can just copy mine. They're also in the Discord server. I have everything off right here. Disable enemy tags is off. Let's see, low detail mode is on, and also for units, disable visual effects is off. Make sure you're on one UI scale, and just everything here should be fine, because I haven't changed anything since I last macroed in here, so should be all the same. And then we can just go into our files and then run the macro, which I'm gonna do right now. All right, guys, and then once we're in here, I already have all my stuff in here, but you can put a private server webhook. I have my macros over here, just all this on, and then we basically just have to go to the raids, find raids, and then go over to the anniversary dungeon. We should have it for Act 9. I'm pretty sure Act 9 right here should have something, and it doesn't. So I'm going to read down my configurations, or I also can probably just import them. I think this is a better thing too. We should have hopefully the abilities, but this also happens, so you can just re-download them, but you should have everything there. Settings-wise, I'm going to re-download them, get them working, and then I'll run it, and hopefully it should be working. All right, so actually all I did was go to the unit configs and go over here to import, and then click that Act 9, because I don't think there's actually a dedicated folder, because you can't actually save the Act 9 anywhere that it's supposed to be, because there's no anniversary dungeons folder. So once you have Act 9 in your raid, just go over here to the unit configs. You basically click that. You'll find over here to raids, and then just do Act 9 and then load that in. And it should say something like you're going to miss a preset, because if you don't have Dio, well, there's going to be an empty folder or preset that's missing because you don't have the ability downloaded because you're not using Dio. But for me, I just picked another Monarch randomly with just Gilgamesh. If it doesn't work, maybe someone else worked, like, I don't know, Gojo or Guts, but this is the exact team I have on Labubu for my Speedwagon, not Speedwagon, Takadora, and then I should also equip Burbs, but for Toji, he's not going to need one. He's just for the shield break. If you don't have Toji, you can trade for him. He's very good. He basically just deletes shields, so very good. Sukuna and them don't need a familiar, and my Broly and Escanor should already have one, and I'll just show you guys if I do have one. Familiar, do I have one? Can I see it? Familiar right here. Let me show my birds real quick for you guys so you can see what I'm using. Just using this one for Escanor, just more damage and range, and for Broly, just an all-rounder. And now that's everything there. It's been a lot of oh my gosh, it's just been a long video to record, even though it's only been a little bit, but That should be everything, guys. So I'm going to let this run out. I'm going to just press F1. Everything should be working right. And if it does, I'll see you guys after it works, and we'll call it a day from there.
When there's a beginning, there's an ending too. As we go away, come across many predicaments. Feel like lies beneath colors of love that's excellent. The pictures fade away, beauty will remain the same.
Stop living dead when your heart's beating still. No slowing down for me, I'm never gonna chill. Heavy low phase, I ride, I like the drill, I pop by the rules, but outshine.
Only time will tell the money to the thieves. Longer we wait, may it be this way to keep. Standing by for instance, shouting is the pain.
Nothing easy, get up and go, get it go.
Only from the heart one reaches to the sky. Ups and downs it goes for years of each other right. As you go, believing the faith in Trust is the maze, reflect hope and fear. We bring another pain. When light just stares, this truth works out, which may be hearts and stars of life, meanings all of us search for.
Question, no answers, will this be for nothing? I felt so wordless and nervous, disgusting. I won't be so broken unless I conducted diligently, patiently, and trusted myself. Nothing was given to me, so gotta go earn it. Every pain needs another motivation, I burn it. Reputation doesn't stop death, but it stops life. Accept an open mind for life.
One day this quiet voices will be heard, loud and clear the story of the ones with me. Shed no tears, realize what we left behind.
Nothing easy, get up and go, get it go.
Exploring in the limits of the time. No one should need to burn me to a way of life. No matter how far,
No matter how far,
how you go,
how you go,
All right, guys, so we just went in about like 2 minutes. I think that was super quick, but I mean, there it is, guys. It worked. It was surprisingly super easy. I don't think you have to have anything too good for this mode, but the better you have, the better, faster clears you got. We got like 220, I think. It was said to have 208, but we don't have DO either. We're just using Gilgamesh. Maybe it could get better if I hopped on with somebody different, but there it is, guys. That's all you have to do. It's that simple, that easy. I kind of went through a lot of stuff to mishaps because it's been a while since I even used this stuff, but just download it, turn off your antivirus, make sure you have it downloaded, make a exclusion for that, and then just download 2.1.5, find the configuration you want, hop it in here, make sure you import the configuration, and then you're basically good to go. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If it helps you out, like and subscribe. My Discord server is going to be having giveaways soon. I don't know when I'm going to host it, but definitely sometime soon I'll have that going up. And like I said, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next one, guys. Peace out.
Thank you.